Beginning with the spring 2014 semester, NEIU is moving to a new version of Desire to Learn. This video will show instructors what's new and what's different. The only thing different on the instructor landing page is that the role switch is now located up in the profile area. Click the drop-down menu and you can see View as a Student. The most significant change to navigation has to do with the table of contents for the course, either from the course content browser or by going to the Resources menu and selecting Content. When the screen changes to show all of the content, there's a new format for the table of contents. It shows only the items at the top level and gives a count of how many items are underneath each kind of thing. By clicking down through the table of contents, students can get to individual content items. Another change, faculty can edit these content items directly from inside the table of contents. There's no longer a separate screen for editing. And a third change, there's an overview item that allows you to put an introduction to the course or to any of the items underneath. The most significant change for content editing is that we can now drag and drop files from the computer into a Desire to Learn course. For example, I have a Microsoft Word file. Here it is on my computer. I drag it into my course, and here it is. You can also drag and drop in order to reorder content in your course. Select these 3-line elements, and you can move items around. Another change is that the editing tools are now all found within one place. So for HTML files, when we go to Edit Content, you'll notice that the toolbar up at the top has changed significantly. However, the same tools are still here. Insert Stuff, Insert Image, Insert Quick Link, and the like. So, for example, if I wanted to insert an image, those tools haven't changed. Similarly, if I wish to insert a quick link, these tools also haven't changed, but they have been expanded. You can now insert a quick link to almost anything from inside the course. For example, if I wanted to quick link to one of the discussions in the course, it's as easy as a few clicks. Down at the bottom of the editing screen, you'll notice a new checkbox that says Notify students that the content has changed. If you make changes to a piece of content, you can automatically send out a notification to your student's NEIU email address along with a quick summary of what you've changed. For quizzes and surveys, all of the functions are still there. They've just been moved around. On the Properties tab, you'll notice that the Add and Edit Questions feature is here, and there is no separate Questions and Layout tab. Also, for quizzes and surveys, all information related to quiz assessment, like associated grade items, rubrics, and attempts, are now combined into this new Assessment tab. In the Dropbox, a new field has been added to the Restrictions tab. Instructors can now set a Dropbox folder due date, which is independent from the folder availability. In individual Dropbox folders, it's also now possible to provide feedback and grades to students who have not submitted anything through that Dropbox. Click the Evaluate button, and you can provide a score and feedback to the student, even if the student has not submitted anything to the Dropbox. The discussion tool has had a makeover. There are still forums and topics within those forums, but they're now displaying in a much more compact way, and they provide instructors and students with more information. Topics within forums can be hidden and displayed. Also, the topics within the forums now show statistics about how many threads and postings there are inside each topic, and there's a number in parentheses that can be clicked so that you can go just to the unread content since your last visit. The grid view is no longer available. This allows us to focus on this single unified view of discussion. Also, threads with recent activity appear at the top of the page by default, providing quick access to new information. When creating or editing discussion topics, instructors have a new option. They can allow students to rate each other's postings using a 5-star rating scheme, an up or down vote, or an up-only vote rating scheme. The separate email tool has been combined under the communication menu into Class List and Email. This allows instructors and students to be able to send email messages to everyone else in the class easily. A final upgrade is to the View User Progress tool. You can gain access to it by clicking Edit Course and then View User Progress in the Learner Management group. The initial display has been changed to show a class progress dashboard that gives you an at-a-glance tool to show the progress of everyone in the course. You can drill down into individual students from here by clicking their names. You can still see all of the statistics that you're used to seeing, but they're now on a single screen for each student or for the whole class. Don't forget, too, that if you have questions or concerns about how to use any part of Desire to Learn, you can always go to the Faculty D2L support area on your landing page. Click the CTL Request Forms or the CTL Help Guides button, and it will take you to the Center for Teaching and Learning's page with training guides, tools, and instructor teachbacks from your colleagues on how to use these tools to help get the most out of your classroom experience. Thanks.